Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. Real quick, I'm going to do a reading for y'all because I'm getting a download. This ain't going to be for everybody, so don't try to force anything to fit. Please use discernment and trust your own intuition, right? So what I'm getting so far is that somebody was doing some sneaky shit trying to get away with it, right? This could be you or this could be somebody else, but somebody's been doing some sneaky shit trying to cover it up, trying to act like they ain't do it or act innocent, or whatever, but they're not innocent. They're not innocent even if they didn't do it, because even if they didn't do it, they were aware of it and they didn't say nothing. Like, they didn't say nothing. They just let it happen. So somebody could have possibly stopped something from happening, but they didn't. They let something happen that shouldn't have happened. They could have stopped if they wanted it to, but they didn't. So because they allowed something to happen, or they didn't say anything about it when it happened, or they did it themselves, they're about to get karma for whatever this is. Because it's like, we told you to stop doing this, or we told you to do this and you didn't, or you wouldn't stop, and so now we got to teach you a lesson. So somebody's about to be taught some type of lesson because they would not listen, they would not stop, they kept doing something they weren't supposed to do, and because they are not listening and they keep doing it, they're about to receive some kind of karma for that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, I guess. Let's start with some tarot. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Who is this person that is trying to do something and play innocent, or did something trying to play innocent? And who is this person trying to do something and cover it up? Like, what is this? Is this the collective, or is this somebody in their energy? Let's see, can we figure out what this is? Because, Saturn's about to go retrograde. And it's going to be retrograde all the way through, I want to say, the fall season, maybe late fall. I remember doing a reading maybe a few months back around this time, I guess last year or whatever, and it talked about the timeline of the way those of you on the twin flame journey, the way things are going to happen in a lot of your situations, and it gave a timeline on what was going to happen. So in that reading, I remember parts of it. It was like around the summertime, the masculine was going to be leaving a karmic situation, and the karmic was going to start doing things to the masculine, and it was going to go through the entire summer month season, and around fall, the masculine would end up reconnecting with the feminine, and around like the winter time, it was like they would be in union. So somebody's doing something, trying to play innocent or acting innocent, but they're guilty. I don't know if this is you, a masculine, or somebody else, but they're about to get caught. They're about to lose their gifts, or you're about to find out some information about somebody you were dealing with that was doing this to you. All right, what's this message about? Please make it very clear, and please don't make it too long. You got the Five of Pentacles. All right, this could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. What's the Five of Pentacles overall energy? You got the Page of Swords. I'm not taking all this. The Sun card, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, 10-10, the Two of Cups. So somebody was pretty much doing something to stop two people from being happy together. Somebody was doing something to two people, or to separate two people who would have been happy together. These two people would have fell in love and they would have been happy together. Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Sun card here. These two people would have been happy and in love with each other if it wasn't for somebody outside the relationship getting in the way of this connection. All right, or something outside of this connection got in the way and things ended. So take it how it resonates. And that's the Scorpio card. Death card represents Scorpio. So this could be happening. This could happen between now and Scorpio season, or it's going to start happening now and it's going to carry on through Scorpio season. What's the message? Five of Pentacles, what's the message? We have the Hangman. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. Somebody was trying to keep two people away from each other by creating some type of false scenario where somebody believed that they were doing the right thing, but they were not doing the right thing. They were actually doing the thing they were not supposed to do. So this could be you, this could be them, or this could be somebody they're dealing with, all right? But somebody was doing something they were not supposed to be doing. Trying to keep two people separated from each other by telling somebody else a bunch of lies to make them leave that situation behind. Take it how it resonates. 10-10 again. This is an ending of a cycle, of an old cycle, and this is the beginning of a new cycle, either with you and this person or you and somebody else. All right. We have the Moon in reverse. Somebody was pretending to be something they're not. Somebody was lying to get what they wanted. Somebody could have created a lot of confusion for you, or this person was confused a lot about whatever this was. They were confused at first, but maybe not anymore about this connection. That's the Yes card. What's this Moon in reverse? And the Strength card. Somebody was blocking this connection by creating a false illusion that this connection you had with this person, or this person was led to believe this connection they had with you was not going to lead to anything, like it wasn't going to go anywhere. Somebody convinced this person that whatever this connection between the two of you, they said that they told this person that it wasn't going to go anywhere. Like, they may as well end it now because it's not going to go nowhere. You and this person ain't going to never be together. Like, you think you and this person going to be happy and ride off in the sunset together. You're not. Somebody believed that this wasn't going to go anywhere with you. But they thought that because somebody was in their ear making them believe that whatever y'all had wasn't going to go anywhere. But that was just what they want this person to believe in order for them to leave you. So somebody told this person something about this connection that made them leave you behind. I don't know what it was for everybody, but they were told something by somebody that made them leave this connection behind. So whoever this is that told this person this false information made them believe that whatever y'all had wasn't going to last, or that whatever this wasn't going to work. The person that listened to that person should have known better than to believe that whatever this was between the two of you wasn't going to go anywhere. But they I don't know, for some reason they believed that it wouldn't. And they should have trusted their intuition about it, but they didn't. So intuitively, they didn't believe that to be true, but somehow they were convinced that it was. All right. Look at that. The High Priestess and the Emperor. I'm talking about a masculine. 5 of Cups and the Devil card. This masculine was deceived by a third party to believe that the connection between the two of you wasn't going to go anywhere. Somebody lied to this person about this connection between the two of you and made them believe that things weren't going to work out between y'all. So by them believing the lie that was told to them by somebody else, this third party energy, they left this Queen of Cups. It's like they took back their offer and they gave it to a Queen of Wands. And that's who they're with right now. And now they're about to receive judgment for that decision they made to do so. So if this masculine was like lied to by a third party to believe that you and them would not be together, whatever the case was, or if somebody told them that information and it was not true, whoever lied to this person to make them believe that, they're about to get judged for that. Because basically what they did was they convinced this person that you and them would never be together. Your person believed that it was true. Instead of listening to their own intuition about this connection between the both of you, they believed what somebody said to them. So they're being judged as well for not listening to their own intuition by allowing somebody to tell them that whatever this was between the two of you wasn't going to last. They should have never believed that that was true in the first place. All right. So they're being judged as well because they should have known better than to believe that. They should have knew that that wasn't true. Somebody could have even said something about you to this person Or somebody could have said something to this person about you and they believed that. Instead of believing that it wasn't true, they believed that it was. This could be somebody that went to your person and said, you know, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife is cheating on you, and maybe you were not. But this person thought that you was, and they let somebody tell them that you were cheating on them, and they left you behind because of it. They didn't even check to make sure it was true or not. They just believed that it was, and it wasn't. So, yeah, the King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Five of Wands. They let a third party come between this connection between the two of you, and they betrayed you by leaving you for somebody else. All right? So they're being judged for that. That's the masculine. Let's look at this third party's energy. Let's look at this third party's energy. So this masculine's about to receive karma for what they did. All right? And we're going to look at the third party and see what's going to happen to them. All right? Can we see the energy around the third party? What's going to happen to them? The person that came between these two people, what's going to happen to that person? Or is this a person? It may not be a person, it may be something else, but if it's a person, we're going to see what kind of karma is coming in for this person for what they did. All right? We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like it depends on what they did. So depending on what this third party did will determine what kind of karma they're going to get. All right? So what's the energy around the third party's karma? What kind of karma will they be getting for this? For interfering with this connection between these two people? What kind of karma is coming to the third party? What kind of karma? We have the Empress. I asked them what kind of karma is going to come to the third party for what they did. If you are an Empress energy and this third party did something to you, let's clarify the Empress. What's the Empress? We have the Hangman, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. The Empress is the karmic lover. The other person was pretending to be a divine feminine, and they're not. So what they're telling me is that because this third party was pretending to be a divine feminine and they were not, they're going to get judgment for I'm hearing so much. I'm hearing they're getting judgment for identity theft, fraud, treason. Some of them are being judged for, this is a counterfeit counterpart. This is not a real Empress. This is not a divine femme. This is a karmic feminine that was pretending to be a divine feminine, and they were not. You were the real divine feminine, but this masculine thought this karmic was their divine feminine. So they deceived this masculine into believing that they were the divine feminine. They were not. So what's going to happen to this third party for doing that? This person also took something from you that wasn't theirs to take. They took something from you that wasn't theirs to take. They got to give it back. You probably don't want this. It's like somebody put on your panties and tried to give them back to you, and they all dirty and shit. You don't want this. You don't want this. Because the Empress that they're dealing with is a counterfeit and a false twin to them. But the person that left you for this karmic energy done did all kind of stuff with this Empress energy. They may have even gotten this person pregnant. I don't know what the connection is. But it's like, knowing this person was messing around with somebody pretending to be an Empress and they were not, the thought of this person sleeping with this person or whatever with this person makes you like look at them differently. Like the thought of them being intimate with this person makes you sick to your stomach. And then the fact they trying to come back after being with somebody like this, it's like you don't want this offer. You don't want it no more. You did want it before, but you don't want it anymore. It's like the offer they're trying to give you has been given to somebody else, and you don't want the offer they gave to somebody else. You want a new offer or a better offer. So the masculine's karma is going to be based on what they did to you. And the karmic's energy, their karma is going to be based on what they did to you and this person. They lied to them they lied to you to get to them, or somebody lied to them to get to you. What's the karma for these two, or this third party? The Four of Wands in reverse. This connection between them and this third party is going to come to some kind of end. This masculine is going to end up leaving this karmic energy. They're going to try to rush towards you with an offer, and you may reject their offer and walk away from this person because, again, you don't want somebody who's been with somebody else. You don't want to share the person you love with somebody who was in devil energy. It's almost like you don't trust that this person is still worthy of you, in a sense. What's the third party's karma? What's this third party's karma? I gotta hurry up and get this done. What's this third party's karma? I knew the death card was gonna come out. I saw it before I even started shuffling the first time to get these cards. They're gonna receive a death. Death without parole or a life sentence. Somebody's gonna be getting some kind of life sentence here. They're being sentenced to life in prison, whether it's a spiritual prison or physical prison, but they're going to be going away for a while. They may even be passing away for some of them. But this cycle between this masculine and this third party is going to come to an end, one way or the other. And it's not going to be pretty. Before it comes to an end, a lot of things are going to be happening for this masculine and this third party. They may even get into it with each other. I don't know. But they're not going to last much longer. They're not going to stay with this person for much longer. It's like divine intervention is going to come in, and they're going to separate these two energies, and they're going to judge these two energies separate from each other. So the masculine may get a chance to return, but it won't happen until they receive their karma first. Okay? Look, the Six of Swords. They won't be able to come back in until they receive their karma first. They have to be taught a lesson. So this masculine is going to go through a lot of karma to be taught a lesson on using their discernment or trusting their intuition. They have to learn how to trust their intuition. If they had to trust their intuition, they wouldn't have been deceived by this third party at all. They would have clearly been able to see that this was a fake or a phony or somebody who wasn't for them. But because they were spiritually blind to the fact that they were dealing with a karmic energy and not a true divine counterpart, they put themselves in the way of karma in regards to how they treated you. So how they treated you is going to determine what kind of karma they're going to get. All right. For some of them, it may be a death sentence. It may feel like life without parole. It may feel like, I don't know, the world is going to end for them. I don't know, but they are being judged for coming up against an earth angel or a starseed, or trying to what's the Five of Wands? It's like they were trying to keep you away from your destiny. All this conflict magic, all this chaos and conflict that you went through with this person, it was kind of keeping you away from your destiny. It was keeping you stuck in the past, you know what I mean? But now you're free and you're moving forward, and this person's being judged for everything that they did to you. And I feel like whoever they are dealing with, both of them are going to get karma, but it's going to be different for each of them. One person may be going to jail, spiritual prison. Somebody could be losing their spiritual gifts, but this is their karma. This is divine justice for you. All right. So with the Saturn energy going retrograde for like 4 or 5, 6 months through the fall season, going through, while it's retrograding, they're saying all this karma is going to be given to those that spiritually separated or illegally separated, or like, let me understand that. What are you saying? They're getting karma for causing chaos and confusion for this masculine and this feminine, for causing the both of them to go their separate ways, you know, because it was destined for you and this person to come together. And the thing is, in the last reading I did, I talked about this being a past life connection, and in a past life this person did this to you before. So the karmic knew that if they didn't get this masculine to choose them again, that this would be their last chance to have this person. Like, this would have been the end of their cycle with each other, or this would have ended their contract together. So in order to keep them in that karmic cycle, they had to keep doing certain things to keep this masculine stuck and confused. And while they kept this person stuck and confused, it also kept you stuck and confused as well. Page of Swords and the Star card. Clarify the Page of Swords and the Star card. They did all this just to end up with nothing, is what I just heard. They did all of this just to end up with nothing. They did all of this to end up with nothing. The Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is what? What's the Page of Swords? By itself? Who is the Page of Swords? This is a person. I don't know who the Page of Swords is, but they are the ones that are being, like, highlighted for me. Who is the Page of Swords? Or what's the Page of Swords? The fucking Two of Swords. Who is the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords? It's like seeing you happy with somebody else is going to cause somebody a lot of pain. It's going to make somebody very sad and, like, depressed, because now that this person knows the truth about this connection, that you were the divine counterpart, losing you is going to cause them to go in some kind of deep depression. So losing their divine counterpart is going to cause somebody to go into some kind of deep depression. But I also feel like it's their karma, because I feel like you also went through a deep depression when you and this person separated from each other. So they're going to be going through a dark night of the soul, like the darkest night of the soul there is. They're going to be put in a deep sleep or something like that. Yeah, they're about to go through a dark night of the soul. This masculine energy is to pretty much humble this person, or to break the chain, break the bond between them and this person. So they're trying to, like, break this bond that this person has with this karmic energy. And in order to break the bond between them and this karmic energy, they have to get this person to be alone, like by themselves. So they're going to put this person in isolation while they work on this masculine's energy to bring them into balance with themselves. And it's going to feel like the dark night of the soul. They're going to be going through the dark night of the soul. But this is going to be different than what you went through when y'all separated. It's going to be a lot difficult for them than it was for you. They may not even have the strength to get through this, is how bad it's going to be for them. It may cause them to want to give up or whatever. But if they are able to get through this, they're going to come out as an emperor energy again. They're going to come back as an emperor to you again. But if they don't go through this dark night of the soul successfully, or if they can't get through this dark night of the soul, this ego death they have to go through, they won't be able to come back in. So the only way to come back in is to go through this transformation process and allow this transformation process to begin for them. And it's going to take them a while to get back on track but it will happen for them, but it may take longer than expected or something like that. All right. So even though the masculine is going to get an opportunity again, it feels like, before they get that opportunity to redeem themselves, they have to go through this ego death and dark night of the soul. And it's not going to be easy. In fact, they may want to give up before it even starts. But it has to happen in order for this masculine to be able to redeem himself and be considered your divine masculine. Like, the challenge for this masculine seems to be overcoming these obstacles, this devil energy, or detaching from this karmic energy. And that may not be easy for them to do. But if they are able to do it successfully, then there may be a future for you and this person after all. Y'all may still end up in this Ten of Pentacles star energy together, okay? Take it how it resonates. But they have to complete this karmic cycle first in order to get that opportunity again to, to do that with you, or to have that with you. If they don't complete this cycle, then it won't happen for you. They're going to end up losing you completely. Like, so they're being forced into this separation. They're being forced into isolation. Like, Spirit is going to start removing everything they love and care about. Like, taking everything they love and care about away from them very soon. They're going to start taking all their possessions. The answer is no. They're going to start making life hard for them. Be assertive. And helpful people. Overall message. Overall message. I feel like success want to come out. Ask for help. A lot of people are going to be asking you for help. The answer to these people when they ask you for your help is no. And you're going to have to stand on business when you say no. This person may come in trying to ask you for help. The answer is no. Do not try to help them through this. If they need help to get through this, they need to go to God to get help to get through this. They need to connect with their own spirit team and spirit guides. They need to find their own way through this mess. So if they come in asking you for your help, your answer should be no. And you got to stand on business, divine feminine. All right. It is not the right time for you and this person to be together right now. Like I said, they have to go through a long, dark night of the soul. It may start anytime between now through November, or it may last from now until November. Okay. So if you hear from them between now and November, it is not the right time for you to reconsider your decision and going back into union with this person, because it is not the right time for that. All right. The answer is no. All right. Use your discernment, trust your own intuition, do what you want to do. This is your life. I'm just a messenger. But the advice is to turn this person away and do not offer them any help. All right. Or try to help this person. Okay. Because pretty much they brought this on themselves. And if they had a trusted their intuition about the situation, they would have never been in the situation in the first place. So they have to learn this lesson on their own. You giving them a way out or trying to help them through this is not going to teach them a lesson. It's not. It's not going to help them learn their lesson. It's like giving a baby something they've been crying for, and they haven't, they don't want it, they don't need it, whatever. But it's like, you don't spoil a child who doesn't deserve to be spoiled. You make that child work for whatever they lost. If you were a mother and your child did something wrong and you took away their access to your car, you don't give this person the keys to your car again until you can trust this person with your keys to your car. So you don't give this person access to your energy again until you can trust this person completely. And if you don't trust them completely, then what are you doing? Think about that. And look at the bottom. You want a person who comes into your life by accident, but they stay on purpose. This person has to find their purpose in life. You already found your purpose. They have to find their purpose. You know what the purpose of this connection is. They don't. They got to figure it out on their own. And once they figure it out, then they'll be able to align with their purpose. And maybe y'all can come back together. But right now, it's just not the right time for you and this person to reconcile. Even if it is what you want right now, They want you to start loving yourself more and give yourself more love, and so you can have more love to give others. So the more love and care you give yourself, the more you love others, and you have more to give. So they want you to love yourself right now. Give this love to yourself and love yourself right now, okay? I know you love this person, but I'm hearing love ain't got nothing to do with this. This not about love. This is about something else. This ain't got nothing to do with your feelings for them. This got everything to do with the lesson they need to learn. If they don't learn this lesson, they won't be able to love you the way you deserve to be loved. All right? Take it how it resonates. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thank you for watching. Love and light to you all. Best wishes and namaste.